Thank you, Lustrous God, ancestors, angels, guides, mom, dad, grandma, all you who are that what Lustrous God energy is right now, for the channeled messages and the tarot guidance that we received today from myself, from my brothers and sisters of humanity, for those of us who love, peace, and happiness, and make that the firm foundation in all we do, as this is a beautiful world and a life that's helping us to come to see and be all that we can be. And it ain't in an army, it's in humanity. And when we floss and when we gloss and when we brag and show off our skills and talents, we get to add more to this world. So we're ready to hear these messages now. Thank you. And with that, welcome, you beautiful souls. I'm hearing in harmony with the opening message and thanks that I gave, that it is important that you floss and gloss. What are you able to floss and gloss? What is your floss? What is your gloss? Because only you can deliver that to mankind. If you don't do it, it's never going to come out. It's never going to show its face. You have skills, talents, ability, words, songs, dances, art, contributions of your energy, which is our word for today, energy. Your energy. And you're the only one that will ever be able to put it out in the way that you do. No one else will sing the song like you. No one else will paint the painting like you do. No one else will write that poem like you do. No one else will be able to build it, design it, create it like you do. So celebrate it. This is being the word of clarity. You know, the first card out in the words of clarity is always giving us an advice, an empowering bit of direction. And that's exactly what all of these readings are. We are an empowerment reading channel. We're not here to dramatize shit. We aren't sitting up here trying to talk about your drama. We're here to empower you. And so take your energy, utilize it, direct it intentionally, deliberately, and decisively into the things that you want to build more of. There's a quote out there that's gotten around quite a bit. It says, be the change you want to see. And the bottom of the deck says, ask and receive. Angel number 4411. Ask and receive. So, you've asked and received. You have asked for something, and as you receive it and you put your energy towards it, you enhance it. I'm also hearing you made a level of peace with divine timing, and that's important. As you go ahead and put your energy towards what feels right for you, what feels like moving in the direction of what you asked for. It helps you to put yourself in a place to receive what you have asked for. So did you ask for a new love? Did you, and are you beginning to stretch yourself and go out and go to new places and be willing to speak to people with whole new faces and have the conversations to begin to put yourself in a place where it's possible that you could even meet somebody? Did you ask for a new career, and so you started investigating and looking for what opportunities exist out there and talking to your friends to say, hey, you know how I am and what I'm good at. Have you heard of any opportunities that I should be aware of? You know such and such a person, you know people in this company, you know people who do that. Do you think you could start a conversation and see if there's any opportunities out there that I need to become aware of? And so as you ask, you receive. And I'm hearing the phrase, closed mouths don't get fed. And with the universe, that applies as well. You have to be willing to ask for what you want. And I'm hearing when you ask another human for what you want and they don't want to comply, that is like a shortcut through the maze Yeah. They're letting you know they're not willing to be a part of your game the way you want to play your game. Okay, let's see what is coming out of the flashcards for us today to enhance our message. Oh, we have the one red balloon. And then as soon as I saw the red balloon, that old song 99 Red Balloons is playing in the back of my mind. But you see, it's floating. So for somebody, this definitely has to do with passion, with that color red, has to do with romance. For somebody else, this definitely is talking about your money. And so that explains right off the bat why those were the two subjects that I touched on. The bottom of this deck is the 3 pandas. The number 3 is a number of creativity. It's a number of bringing things forward. It's a number of giving birth to new things. No, it does not have to be a human child. But when you start a new business, when you start a new venture, when you start a new project, that is a birthing process. But notice these pandas, they're dancing, like welcoming with their hand up. It's like, hey, I see you. So the ask and receive is being confirmed with this here, saying, if you can continue to put your energy, and remember that hope floats. I'm hearing this is a technique for some of you who feel like you could enhance this energy and augment it more in your life. What you can do is get yourself into a state of meditation. Silence yourself. Maybe for some of you that's running. For some, whether that meditation comes to you from running, drawing, singing, dancing, whatever it is, get yourself in that state of meditation. And then I want you to see yourself creating this ball of energy. And you can utilize your hands in front of you to create the ball of energy. And as you visualize this ball of energy, I want you to see it glow with the color red. Red being of the base chakra energy. So that has to do with your survival and your income. And it does indicate passion as well. Yes, I know. Somebody says, no, passion and sexuality is more in the sacral chakra. And yes, I'm aware of that. But the color red I'm talking about has more to do also with passion. Red roses, meaning I love you. Romantic love, okay? They're not yellow roses. They're red roses. So anyhow, get that red ball and then visualize your materialization. What does it feel like when it happens? What does it look like when it happens? Put it in that red ball of energy and let it float. Let it float like a balloon out to the universe and leave it alone. And every time your mind starts to wonder and worry about it, switch to something else that feels great. Because in that way, it's like, what do they say? Let go and let God. That's one of the phrases out there. But it's allowing the universe to do its part in your manifestation. So that's one thing that some of you would like to do, because some of you want a practical application. What can I literally do with my physical body to make this better? Well, the truth is, it's like in the song, Girl, Put Your Records On from Corinne Bailey Rae. You don't even have to try. You don't have to try any longer. Just do what you want to. Yes, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. Just let your hair down. That's the perfect advice. You've asked for it. You can receive it. If you want a practice, you could do the red balloon. You don't have to, though. Is you asked, the best thing you can do once you've asked the universe for what your desire is girl, put your records on. Yeah, what feels like that for you? Putting on your favorite song and it's like, oh, I love this song. I could just hear it over and over again. Yeah! Or singing that song on the karaoke microphone, or dancing to it on a dance floor, or painting that painting. And the brush just feels like silk gliding across butter. I don't know what I'm talking about. Silk and butter don't feel too good together, but guess what? Here's the cool part about it. I don't have to enjoy it. It's about you. Who likes silk and butter? Oh my God, you're so strange, but I love you anyway. Let's see how the tarot wants to enhance our messages for today. I'm going to use John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the heart. And I'm hearing we're going to do a past, present, and incoming, emerging energy. So the past is a healing. You've been through this spiritual healing. You've been through this spiritual healing. You broke free from some old chains that bound you. You had something that you were stuck to, and then all of a sudden there was a breakthrough. Things fell apart. Things opened up, and then now you had moved into a place where you start to accept it, understand the situation, and allow yourself to, not only in the acceptance of it, but it healed you when you realized that you were better off, that this was important, that this happened for you. And so now you're getting used to the idea that there is light surrounding you, and that good things are happening for you, and that this freedom that you asked for is good for you. And you're starting to get in touch with the light inside to look for the guidance of where to go next. And this is all going to turn on your intuition. And because you're turning on into your intuition, the now situation is we have the throat chakra. Since you've now tuned into yourself post trauma, post conflict, post situationships, you learn to ask. You're using your voice to ask for what you want. You're speaking out your truth, as a matter of fact, even. And every time you proclaim your truth, that is an asking of the universe. Likewise, when you proclaim your misery and your lies, that is a asking of the universe as well. And when I say your misery and your lies, your truth is you are an abundant, creative, powerful, divine energy living in this physical body. And some have the habit of, I heard one lady tell me 3 or 4 times last night that she's weak and vulnerable. Okay. But the way she said it was a disempowering way. And so I thought to myself, and later it evolved so that I should tell her, like, do you really believe that you're weak and vulnerable? And in your weakness and your vulnerability, is there purpose in it? Or is your allowing yourself to be weak and vulnerable a strength in actuality? So you're going to be having some interesting conversations right now about the direction you're going into. I feel for somebody you're going to be getting recognitions. I see this red balloon now in my head. I'm being shown. I'm seeing somebody coming to bring you the red balloon. So for someone, you're going to be receiving an opportunity of passion. You're going to have to answer to this request. For somebody, you're going to be receiving some recognition for some of the work that you've put out there. And the incoming energy is rest and reconsider, the 9 of Wands. For somebody out there, for all of us, first off, for all of us out there with the 9 of Wands, is telling you, are you happy with the way things are going? Are you allowing in what you have asked for? Or are you working against it through your own words that you're speaking? Was this that you had to heal from the tragedy that's fucking up everything? And that's what you keep talking about? Because if so, then you're going to continue to create more burdensome feeling. But in this situation as well, there's another more high vibrational message about one who, you know what, I've spoke and I've asked, and I'm going to let myself rest and make sure that this is what I really want. Because I've gotten what I've asked for before. And oh boy, it was a doozy. What do they say? Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. And so you say, I'm going to be a lot more thoughtful about what I ask for. At the bottom of this whole deck, we have the 2 of Swords. It's the refusing to see card. So in the past, and this is where this whole situation is evolving from. Situation is evolving from in the past. You just didn't know which way to go. There was more information needed. And you got some of that information that you needed in this healing energy coming up, that had come up for you. Now that you've received some more information, again, and for some of you, this is You may have gotten a reading, a personal reading. You may have been consulting your astrology for someone. You may be conducting your own form of divination to peer into the energy, and through it, you began to understand something in a different way. And now there's still more questions, but you're beginning to see what before you could not see. You're starting to see the choice in front of you through a new light. And this is because you're coming through a lot of growth and success. Yes, where you're choosing to take the lead in the energy, the way you're directing your energy. See the ball of energy in the fingertips there? You began to change your direction of your energy. And this came from a lot of learning, from experiences, and allowing yourself to connect with your spirit, whether that was with the aid of another human who helped you connect, or whether that was purely on your own through your prayer, through your casting of a spell, because that's what your words and thoughts and feelings are. Your prayers are that, casting a spell. You ask for what you want, and then you get the hell out of your way and let it come in. Okay, let's pull a Journey of Love card. I'm hearing a Journey of Love card to add a little bit more here. So, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling like you can't get back again, I will find you, darling, and I'll bring you home. And if you want to cry, I am here to dry your eyes. And in no time, you'll be fine. That's what your soul says to you. Your divine part of yourself is constantly singing a beautiful love song to you, saying, you think I'd leave you sad, baby? You know me better than that. You think I'd leave you down when you're down on your knees? I wouldn't do that. I'll tell you you're right when you want. Okay, so understand, the thing of it is, you've judged yourself so harshly in the past. Oh man, I am fucked up again. I made the worst choice. I messed everything up. How could I have done this to myself? You've been so hard on yourself. But Love Source God and your divine mind is constantly saying, no, you were right. Even if it was a hard journey. The lessons you've learned, the healing you created for yourself, it cannot be replaced, and it cannot be berated. You cannot diminish the powerful energy that you allowed yourself to live in and become through asking and receiving and allowing and making the choices that you had in the past. As a matter of fact, all they do is highlight the way ahead for you, saying, come this way, come this way. Okay, the Journey of Love for us today is the Pearl Threaded. Wow, it's card number 38, and 3 plus 8 equals 11, which is about using your authority it's about new beginnings. It's about partnership. It's about working with others. It's about the individuality and the collective all at once, just like the Pearl Threaded message is. Because the Pearl Threaded says, although you are a beautiful pearl, and a pearl is a grain of sand that finds itself lodged in the cavity of the oyster, where the oyster is irritated, and it secretes this essence and coats the grain of sand until it becomes this valuable pearl. You are a pearl. You've been agitated. You've been irritated. But in all that agitation and irritation, you became so beautiful. And you increased your value and your worth. You're no longer the worth of a grain of sand. Now you are a valuable pearl. And back in the day, you got to remember, there's a Bible story that talked about not throwing your pearls among swine. Well, back in the day, they didn't have deep sea diving equipment. Pearls were one of the most valuable things because it took somebody with a long breath and a strong swim to fetch them. They didn't have a mechanical machine to feed them air back then when those scriptures were written. And so pearls were considered of such great value, and you are a valuable pearl. You must honor yourself like that. And here's the thing, because you're so connected with everyone and everything else around you, that when you honor that, you actually benefit those others that you're connected to through this invisible thread. I talk every day as I close out my video about loving the part of me that is aligned with you, that beautiful golden thread that shines all the way through. Yes, that's what this is talking about. That golden thread that connects all of us. You are completely autonomous in your free will, yet thoroughly connected at the same time. And so to benefit yourself and to benefit others, it's time for you to put your energy to the things that are aligned with what you have asked for, that allow you to enjoy the healing that you're going through. And I'm hearing, don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Just because it didn't always work out for you, you're living in a new energy now. You're a new being now. You're not the same as you used to be. I'm just an outline of what I used to be. Constantly evolving, steadily revolving. I am confidently lost. I don't need you to find me. You don't define me. That's a song called Confidently Lost by Sabrina Claudio. Some of you are resonating with it. Go look it up. Check out the lyrics. Ask for what you want. It is within you. You don't need somebody to come and find you. You don't need no rescuing. You don't need all of that. What you need to do is stop. Think about all you've been through and how far you've come and how valuable you are. And in the recognition of that, all the things that link to come together to form the energy coalescence of this divine rendezvous that allows for you to receive what you've asked for, comes together for you, and it just keeps on falling in and out of your experience. And so even if you missed one, don't worry, the bus comes every 15 minutes, honey. You're never going to completely miss out on what has your name on it. It keeps falling into place for you, and it's going to keep falling into place for you, ready for when you're ready. You're always passing up opportunities, but you know what? You're always ready to accept opportunities too. And every time you pass one up, it lingers on your mind, making you more keen, more sensitive to the next time it comes around. It's okay if you passed up opportunities. There's another one on the way, just like the bus. It don't stop running. It's going to keep on coming. Let's see who won our Radical Raffle reading today. I've talked plenty. All right, we got Cassie. Cassie's name falling out of the Radical Raffle reading, and my website. Let me just show you. Go there. Get some more information. Let's work together. Let's put your name in the bucket. Let's fill up the love bucket and get you some live readings online, or you can just go get personal private readings. That's fine. Cassie, let's see what's going on with you today, my dear. Cassie, she did not choose a subject matter for her reading. So we'll see what messages Luster's God wants to talk about with Cassie. All right, what's the situation? Oh, man. Okay, first time I do this. All right, girlfriend. Codependent relationship with somebody who's very controlling and domineering. That's the situation. I asked, what's the situation? I went to shuffle my hand, and a whole bunch of cards fell out, but only 2 of them were face up. Codependent relationship with somebody who's controlling and dominating. Is that been an ongoing situation for you? Is this somebody that you continue to cycle back to? Is this person coming back into your life right now? Well, let's see what's going on. How is the situation presenting itself? Fuck, girl, can you stop throwing my cards everywhere? Oh my God. Okay, here we go. We have the Five of Swords as I ask. How is this situation presenting itself? We have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I see a man coming into your life and he wants to come back and you're conflicted about this. This man wants to come back. This man is like, hey, baby, 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 but baby, baby, I love you. But baby, baby, I promise I'm changed. But baby, baby, I'll do it differently. And you're sitting up here looking at this like, oh my goodness, what should I do? Well, let's see, what should you do? And here, this time only one card fell out. Thank you. What should you do? You should pay attention to minding your own business, literally. Here we have a lady who's sitting in her chair, minding her coin in her yard. There's no one there disturbing her. You should do what you can do to stay in peace in your life. What is at the bottom of the deck? The bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. This is about a point of focus. You need to focus on taking care of your children, taking care of yourself, taking care of your home and your own responsibilities. And that needs to be your point of focus right now. And if this is somebody coming back into your life and you know, and you're like, I don't know, maybe I should try again. Oh, I don't know. And you're going back and forth, and this person keeps presenting themselves to you, then you need to understand that the guidance is for you to pay attention to minding your own business. You already know what that conflict is like. Do you really want to go into it again? Why is this Page of Pentacles here? Is there another baby? Is this about a child? Is this just saying you need to pay attention to the children that you have? The bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. So I see that this is somebody that you really love and you would like to take care and help this person and be there and let this evolve and grow and stuff like that. But you're questioning yourself. You're questioning yourself, and your inner guidance system is saying, hold on a minute. You're making progress. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure that you want to do this? Well, most likely outcome is you are going to mind your own business. You're going to take this energy, put it into action. I see you letting this go, letting this opportunity go. You're going to stay the present ground. Has it been 7 months? Because that's a Seven of Wands. Possibly 7 months, but definitely staying your ground. Whatever you're doing, whatever you were doing when this person came back into your life, you're going to let that opportunity slide and keep on doing that. For your highest, lightest, and brightest good. That's the answer I see you coming up with. You're saying, I finally got a fresh start. And this card showed itself to me at the bottom, I think 3 times before it actually came out, which is pretty awesome. So you have a lot of earth energy here. I don't remember your, is there a Virgo involved? I don't remember your signs at all, but you have a card for Virgo here. You have a card for Capricorn here. And these 3 cards are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you have that. This is an Aries. This is fire, which is Leo, Aries, or Sag. So I don't know how the signs play out. The bottom of the deck is also a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. But I do see that if you stay your ground with this person trying to come back into your life and I feel like you're going to add to yourself, because I don't see this person adding to you what you're looking for. I see you moving forward, minding your business, letting your self catch your financial stride and get on your feet, or get even more stable on your feet, or expand the stability that you've already built. What is it, Cassie? Put your comments in. Let me know how this reading resonated for you. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with all of you. It's a golden thread that shines all the way through. If you were new and you appreciated this video, I appreciate your likes, shares, your subscribes, your notifications, your thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you're returning, you know I always love you. I will always love you. I will always love you. Yeah. Okay, I'm in a singing mood. Anyways, go check out my website in the meantime. Learn more about me, what I got to offer. Get you some of that at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.